Top of the morning to you, laddies. Welcome to episode what of the podcast? Which episode are we on? 4. What was it? Episode 4 of the Hypercam podcast. We hope your day is going well. Welcome in. How are you, Hannah? How are you doing this month?
Would it be so funny if I just never said anything?
I was about to say, you've been so quiet.
I'm good. I'm getting ready to get married.
Aren't we all?
Eating potatoes.
That's lovely. So you want to just hop right in? Or you got any intro? What
Last time on Hypercamp.
Yeah, I mean, last time on Hypercam, we had, what did we have last summer at Hypercam? We had, the Pasadena Town Hall video and Shenmue, and then the Played Up thing.
You want to start?
Yeah. Let's start with yours.
Okay, so Pasadena Town Hall. Weird, right? What the heck's going on?
What the heck is going on? Because I'd seen you. I remember you working on that like a while before you uploaded it. Because then you made that around the same time as Lean Beef.
It's been a while. Yeah, Lean Ground Beef will make an appearance soon for sure. But yeah, so Pasadena Town Hall, I was like playing around with free like 3D scans of interior environments in like Blender. And I just got this idea to like fill this crazy room with a bunch of stuff. And the room was the Pasadena Town Hall. It's actually not that interesting. I just got a bunch of things and
cobbled them together and filled them.
And put a bunch of colorful lights everywhere until it looked cool. And then actually, there is one interesting thing to talk about. What the hell is that called where you like move forward, you move the camera and yourself at different speeds?
Like a Hitchcock pole kind of thing?
Yeah. That's what it does in the hallways.
Oh, that's right. I remember you showing me that. I
always forget about that. Yeah. And it was just, I found a way to keyframe it in like Blender, but it ends up with a really cool effect because I've made it so that the hallway always lines up in like the same square every single time. So it's very satisfying.
That is really cool.
Just kind of a little art project.
Dude, I pulled up this Pasadena Town Hall to see if there was anything interesting about it, and it's just visually it looks crazy. Have you ever seen it?
The Pasadena Town Hall?
Yeah, it looks like it looks like the Kremlin.
Oh.
Check that bad boy out.
Where'd you send it to me at?
I sent it in the Queen's Bedchamber chat. The chat for this channel.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Right? Kind of want.
But yeah, anyway, so it wasn't like
go there.
It wasn't really anything crazy. It was just kind of a little art thing. But your video,
right? I've had the vibe of wanting to make like a clip compilation video for a while, and I still kind of have one tentatively in the wings. That's just like a bunch of them over the years, but I clip compulsively whenever something funny happens because content has entered my brain like a virus. And I've been playing Shenmue, which is this old, I want to say, Dreamcast game from back in the day that has like a remastering and like a PC port and whatnot. I've been playing it, and it's super weird and kind of Twin Peaksy in its vibe, and I've been playing it in various chats, and people have just been riffing off it because it's goofy, and I put a little compilation of clips together and slightly edited them. I got the second one. I only remember this recently. I bought the second Shenmue for like $4 when I was like 12 for the original Xbox. Played like 12 minutes of it and then was like, I hate this, and then swapped it out for another game.
That's so funny.
But I figured it's time to go back through them. So maybe I'll do another one like that as well. But
Dude,
I was really happy with how it came out. I'm surprised that it it's sitting at 87 views right now, which is good for a video of ours that is not house related. And I was surprised, and then I looked at it, and there was like big Shenmue news like 3 days ago or something like that. where like they're remastering like the third game or something like that. So I think I just kind of accidentally stumbled into a good algorithm moment, because I can't imagine there are that many people that are like typing Shenmue into a search bar. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's a fun little moment, a fun little gaming moment. And then right after that, we did the Played Up video, which was super fun.
Dude. That was so fun.
That was like a 2-hour session, which was...
And so little of it was used.
So little. It was all the middle hour, because leading into it, I think we were like kind of waking up still. And then the last hour we were kind of falling asleep.
We were locked in the middle for sure.
For sure. There was a moment I wanted to include, but I couldn't find it, where you were like, I forgot we were shooting a video. And we were like an hour in.
That's so funny.
You're like, that's why Nate was being mean to me earlier. I was like, I couldn't find it. But
God, that's funny.
we gotta play more games for the channel and stuff, because there's a bunch that we've played in the past that we've just like not returned to. I feel like an Abiotic Factor video would be really fun.
Oh my god, that would be so fun. And I know we've talked about with some of the MDCH, like some multiplayer-ish type games that would be fun, similar to like Played Up.
I know you mentioned Dale and Dawson or whatever it's called not too long ago.
I also feel like a Jackbox video.
That'd be really funny. We'd have to cut a lot, but that would be really funny.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's lovely. Did you see I put the, I changed the HC logo a little bit? You see I used a different one? That's like kind of from the like...
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I like it.
I'm a fan of it. I fully yoinked it from like a text to font website of some form.
The best thing to do.
So I was really happy with how that video came out. That was a very edited video, that one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of you editing for the next.
And I'm more than happy to do it. I'm more than happy to do it. Consider it a wedding present.
Dude, thank you.
I'm here for it. Any other thoughts on the last time on Hypercam before we get into
Not really. It was kind of like a light week. I mean, I guess I thought you'd have more to say about Shenmue or whatever.
It's almost difficult to talk about Shenmue, because it's like...
Bro, Chinese.
We're looking for someone who can read Chinese.
Oh, the Chinese. Have you tried the Chinese? They're Chinese.
I'm sure they're Chinese.
It's so funny.
I don't know what is up with that game and the Chinese, but it's like... legitimately the first half of that game is looking for Chinese people for different reasons. It's literally like you open it up and you find that guy who's like, oh, he was wearing something Chinese, and then you just go looking around for Chinese people. You're like, you know anyone who's Chinese?
That's so fucking funny.
And then everyone's like, I don't know anyone that's Chinese except for the 4 people I know who might know someone who's Chinese. And you go ask them, and you're like, do you know anyone who's Chinese? And they're like, I know some people that are Chinese. Have you tried these Chinese people? And you go there, and they're like, I'm Chinese, and these other people are Chinese. And then you talk to every Chinese person, and then when you're done with that, you go somewhere else, and then you find a letter. And you're like, now I need someone who reads Chinese, specifically. And I don't remember why, but the original Chinese group does not work. So, they're like all busy. They're like all... Because I think it's also like the letters like in code. I think that's the other thing. It's like Chinese and in code.
Whatever.
That's what I'm saying. So then you spend another like hour and a half looking for people that read Chinese now.
They're just obsessed with Chinese.
It's a great game. It's a great game. And I ended it right as I was getting a job to be a forklift operator. And now that's what the game is you wake up and you go to work and you do forklift and then you go to bed while looking for other people. Yeah, unironically. It's just, you just do forklift.
Wow.
And that's where I've currently paused the game at. But maybe when I boot it back up, we'll do some more recording on it.
Yeah, it was cracking my shit up at 2 a.m.
That's great to hear. That's the best time for it, I feel like.
Yeah, me and 86 other people. I guess that implies that all the views come in at like the same time.
Just a flood. I see that little Colin Mockery bit in for you.
Yeah.
Did you actually get fooled by that, by the way, or was that
No.
were you screwing? Okay, I couldn't remember. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. So, question: what are you? Well, let's maybe level choo-choo into the hyperfixation station. What's been hyperfixating you off?
I don't like that. So I got this thing called an addictive personality.
So true.
And so if you give me, someone's FaceTiming me, I'm so sorry. If you give me a game that you just have to pick one of three things.
Mm-hmm.
I will play it for 28 hours in a day somehow, even though that's not physically possible. Long and short of it, roguelikes. It's
so true.
You already know them, you love them, you know them, you love them. Slay the Spire, Balatro, fucking Rogue. Just kidding, I don't actually play Rogue. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of stuff. What'd you say?
I said I'm barely aware of what Rogue even is.
Well, Rogue is a game like where you pick between three things.
Well,
So that's why all the games are called roguelikes, because they're like Rogue.
Well, right. I knew games were like Rogue. I barely know what Rogue is
so,
like.
Okay, I've been playing things like Wordplay, Steve's Warehouse, the Dice A Million demo that just recently came out. I got Loop Hero, but I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, that's been my shit. I'm very excited for Clover Pit.
I know Northern Iron has basically been your dealer for like the past month.
He has been directly dealing my serotonin for the better part of the summer.
Did you ever try the pool one? Drop Sockets, I think it was?
No, I didn't. Is that the one you played?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. And it's fun, but it's a little jank around the edges. But I think it's a pre-alpha, so
yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, I just finally beat the first fucking floor on Luck Be a Landlord.
Didn't you beat it and then it was like, you're done. Try again?
No, it was literally like, good job. Bye, and then you just go again. I was like, yeah, that's the roguelike experience for you. It's just very unceremonious when you pass.
Well, to be fair, at least a lot of the like modern, a lot of post Balatro roguelikes that I've seen have this system of like, there's a lot of like inherent right at the beginning alterations you can do. Like, I know like Balatro has different decks. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That kind of make the experience of like starting over feel a little different. But it seemed like
I don't even know if this game has something like that, because I just now finally got past the first fucking level.
Right.
Even though I'm 11 hours in.
Well,
like,
the only level is what it seems like.
No, there's plenty more. There's like 20 floors of the building, and I just beat floor 1.
So you beat floor 1, and there's 20 floors, and after beating floor 1, it was like start over?
Well, no, it was just like go to floor 2.
Oh, I see, and it's just the same floor.
But just a little different, because it's a roguelike.
I see. I was under the impression that it was just like game over when you beat it.
No, that's so funny. No, I wish that's what it was. No, I've been having fun with that kind of thing. I mean, I'm learning to strategize in games, because I've always really had trouble with like certain board games and like strategy video games, like in general. I've always really struggled with, because like and this is even like, and not that this is a strategy game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's part of the reason why I used to have trouble when I used to play League, was like I can't retain the way to strategize when it has to do with like numbers.
Right.
So if it's like, oh, this is gonna cool down after 3 seconds. Like, I would watch my ex-boyfriend play League, and he literally had the cooldown times of his abilities memorized.
Yeah.
So he could just hit it, and he'd immediately know by like basically clicking in his head when he could cast it again. He didn't even have to look at it.
Right.
And like that kind of thing has always really tripped me up. Or just any kind of game where you have to like, I mean, we've gone over it numerous times, but hold gun and point gun is not my strong suit
right.
in any way, shape, or form. And like especially when it gets to the thing, like, that's what used to fucking piss me off about all the games people would try to get me to play in high school. People would pass around these crazy... do you remember when people would pass around the drives full of, like, the EXEs?
Yeah, there was the one that was,
shit?
like a Counter-Strike clone.
Yeah, and everyone would play it together. And it used to make me so mad when I would lose because I could not get my brain to figure out why I was failing.
Well, to be fair...
In roguelikes, I know why I'm failing. I didn't click the right option of 3.
To be fair, though, at the time, it was your first experience with video games and you were playing Skyrim on a trackpad. So...
Dude, Skyrim on a trackpad for, like, 30 hours a week was, like, my lifestyle.
That kills me. And honestly, I wonder how much of... Because you're
pretty... unmodded, no DLC, by the way.
You're pretty combat anti in most contexts, which I feel like is, like, unnatural, just you're not interested in it. But I also do wonder how much of, like... you feeling that way comes from only having experience with Skyrim on a trackpad as your first.
Skyrim on a trackpad is still, like, I would love to play Skyrim on a trackpad. I don't know how this happened. I don't know if it was just, like, somebody made, like, a save file before they passed it on or whatever, but the keybinds for Skyrim on this version that would go around our school were, like, not correct. Like, they're in crazy places. Every time I have gotten Skyrim on a different device, I have rebound them to be that weird old way that I used to play with the trackpad. Yes. Because it's just so comforting to me. It's like a physical representation of nostalgia.
A nostalgic keyboard layout is a really funny idea to me, but I fully get that. I feel it. Well, it's kind of the same as, like, people prefer different controllers over each other. But, like, old ones. So you kind of, like, grew up with, like, the keyboard equivalent of, like, the N64 controller with the weird middle grab.
Right, exactly. Yes, exactly. And, like, I don't know, it's just, like, I'm able, when I see it, and it's literally, like, adds 1 every time it's on the screen. I'm like, okay, +1. Like, I can figure that out. But, like, for some reason, like, stuff like League, it's like, if you see the purple girl shoot the blue thing, click Q, it's like, no, bro.
It's like MMO strategy. Because it's like, some people are like the concept of being, like, really, really good at World of Warcraft is really foreign to me. Because it's like, I've seen people play WoW, and it's like...
Bro, my ex-boyfriend used to fucking...
Is he a WoW guy?
He used to play World of Warcraft RP.
Oh my god. No, but, like, more power to that. I get the RP angle.
No, and one time I came over and I played on his PC and he played on his laptop and I made a character.
Oh.
I don't remember anything about it. Literally 0 things.
I see people play WoW, and it feels like what the media gave the vibe of playing D&D to be like, where it's like, like, at the 12th level, I cast Squanch. It does 1 million damage. That means you're alive. Like, it's like, what even is happening? At any given point.
There's that NL bit that's like, do you ever see somebody playing World of Warcraft and they're talking about all the strategy, and then you look over and they just press a button when the ground turns red or something?
Right. Exactly.
And I was like, oh my god.
I like strategy that's, like, positioning and utility. Like, I don't know if you've ever played XCOM, but it's very much that, where it's like...
No, but I remember when you made all of us and your mom in XCOM.
I gotta do that again. It was so fun.
Dude, that was awesome. I have it, I think.
You should play it. You should give it a try.
I think you bought it for me.
It's a fun game because it's there's, like, a little bit of number, but it's way more like you got to put your guys in the right spot or they're gonna explode, and you also got to know which guy to put where, because if you put a guy who's good at long close, he's gonna get knifed to death. You know what I mean?
Quite literally. But that's what I don't understand. So, in Luck Be a Landlord, when it's like, green makes good money, I'm like, Right.
Did you ever play... I remember I was trying to shill Potionomics a while back.
You tried.
Did you ever get into that one? I can't remember. I don't think so, right?
No, I never played it. But I remember you playing it, and I think it's on my wish list.
It's so fun. It's so fun. It's a little bit that as well. It grows in complexity really rapidly, though. Because at the beginning, it's like... people like the red one, so make the red one. And then it becomes, but I need green and blue to make the red one, or at least to make it better. So I need to buy green and blue, but I need to keep enough money to just make red outright. And then you start, and then it keeps going, and then by the end of it, you're like, I need 12 orders of yellow by Tuesday.
I think I would really like that. I think I would really like that. I should check that out.
You should and also it's just super calming, and has like a good plot line, and kind of a dating simulator baked in, and it's just, it's nice.
The other thing I've been hyperfixated on, I can't pronounce. It's a game.
Oh?
Called Militationnaire.
Militsoner.
Well, it's Sioner.
Militsoner.
Milit. Milit. Sioner. Militsioner.
Let me pull up the text to speech.
I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's a playtest that I mean, I don't know if it's like I saw like an Instagram reel or something, but I saw something from this game.
Mm-hmm.
It had to have been right when they started development, because it was a long time ago, but I, put it on like either my wish list, or I signed up for the playtest, or I don't remember. But it's basically you're running around this little town full of a bunch of people and stores and little things, apartments and places you can like sneak into, but there's a giant dude in the sky watching your every move, and if you do anything bad, he'll like grab you and put you in jail. The Militationnaire.
Apparently it's Militsoner.
Militsoner?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep saying Militsoner.
I'm gonna say Militationnaire.
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 It almost sounds like a millionaire
really
type.
It does, yeah. I'm gonna call it Millionaire. So Millionaire. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do them dirty like that. It's really fun. I don't know if the playtest is like closed, but if it's not, go play it, baby. It's super fun. It did chug a little bit on my computer, but my computer's pretty like mid, so
I believe it's an Unreal Engine thing, and apparently that's been having a lot of problems across different games recently.
But yeah, it's really fun. There's like different paths, and again, it's just like a playtest, but it kind of gives you different routes of your goal is to like escape without him seeing you, and there's a couple different ways that you can escape. You have to go around and collect things, sell things, buy things, meet people, whatever. Interact with people, lie to them, tell them secrets, steal things. It's very interesting.
Right. I will say, watching you play it, for one, it's beautiful.
So beautiful.
There's like a subtle fading on the Militsoner, and it like adds to his scale so much of like being so in the distance that his like color is a little washed out.
He's like foggy almost.
Yeah, but also I was gonna say it has PS2 energy a little bit in the sense that like it feels like a very small game, and then as you keep going, it's like, oh, there's way more depth here than I would have thought initially, because it's a pretty small area that you have access to.
And the thing is, it's like going in, you're like, okay, I know this is a playtest, so like you kind of have to like temper your expectations going in. Like it was surprisingly like
easy to break out of bounds. Oh, that's not where I thought you were going at all.
It was surprisingly easy to break out of bounds, but that's a playtest, that's expected. But I played it for 2 hours and I got one of the endings. But there's 2 endings, I think, in the playtest, if I'm understanding correctly from some of the notes. But I'm super excited to see where it kind of goes with like the full game. Does it say when they think that the full game's going to be out?
Let's take a look. Well, it says release date to be announced. Yeah,
they haven't even gotten there yet. But yeah, it's super, super interesting. Like, it's kind of, what it gives?
What's that?
Superliminal.
I see it. I will also say the vibe of it kind of reminded me of Disco Elysium as well.
It is definitely visually very similar to Disco Elysium, yeah. It's just kind of like, not necessarily like a puzzle game, I guess. Although there was a section that I did find where it did give me like a code, and I was like, I feel like this is a puzzle. But I did never find anything to put. But I definitely did not explore the entire playtest. There's another escape that I didn't even get to, and some other stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for when it comes out. But what about you? Hyperfixation?
Well, I was going to say, before we move on to mine, I really, speaking of Disco Elysium real quick, I am really excited to see the rise of like what I could only call like disco likes.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yes.
There's another one I touched
Outer
a little
Worlds
bit.
likes.
Esoteric
Outer
Ebb
Wilds likes. I mean,
was really cool. I played a little bit of that a while back, and it's like Disco Elysium
can you
but in
remind me of
fantasy.
what that was? Yeah.
So it's like mixed in with like a little bit of like D&D sauce, a little bit like you're like a cleric, but you're like, it's very much doing the Disco Elysium thing of like, you're not a cop, you're the cop. So it's like you're not a cleric, you're the cleric. You know what I mean? Super good writing. Not fully out yet, but I'm very excited to see that drop.
We've been all up in the playtests and the demos.
Straight up. A little bit of Battlefield even, which
Ooh, okay.
and
I never fucking played Skate. I was in the fucking playtest for that. Is it even...
I think the
still
Skate
happening?
playtest is still open, but I'm not entirely sure.
Hop on there.
You should. It's a little rough around the edges still. Yeah, I've played a good bit of it. The biggest issue right now is that the server performance is not good, which is very much like
to be expected. I feel like
fully, but it definitely like also kind of like makes the feeling of speed rough. So that leaves something to be desired a little bit. So I'll be more interested in playing it more when it drops fully. But I will say that they've added the ability to do a roll just like infinitely, like you can just tuck and just start spin dashing,
awesome.
And then you can jump out of the roll, like you can just extend your body. So if you time it right, you get more speed than some cars just tucking and launching your body, and then even skating. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Honestly, this is a rare thing. This probably happens to me once a year, give or take. My hyperfixation station is pretty barren this month.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of like, just, I have written down life, the channel, and D&D have been the things I've been hyperfixating, quote unquote, on, which is just kind of what is always running. Yeah, in the back of my head. That's just kind of my base state.
Dude, I was so hyperfixated on breathing today. Oh my god.
Yeah, truly, dude. I'm really feeling blinking coming up.
Oh my god, same, dude.
For a while there, I could have used some more hyperfixation on eating, but that's
real. I think we've all been there.
We've all been there, but yeah, no, it's been a kind of a barren month. I mean, I've been doing a lot. I've been really focused on like channel ideas, like ideas for different videos. I've had a video in the wings for like over a couple months that just I've just not had time to make to the level of which I want to make that video. And coming up with new ideas for stuff. I have a video coming up, or at least that'll be shooting this upcoming weekend, that I am so excited for, which tentatively check that one out. So I'm very excited for some of the stuff coming up, and I have to get back on cooking for another D&D session, which,
dude, hell yeah.
If you've been on the channel for a while, you might have seen there was an X-Men campaign I was running that I uploaded a few episodes of. That campaign has been going ever since I uploaded those videos, every week, or every other week, sorry. And I've just kind of forgotten to upload the sessions.
So, if you upload something as unlisted, but put it in a playlist, will it show up in the playlist?
I think so, yeah.
You should just upload them unlisted.
I probably will. Or even, I also thought about just uploading them as a dump on the channel, kind of in a go, and then those just like not counting towards like the average schedule, just kind of being like an interlace thing, or maybe like uploading them Wednesdays, or like when we actually do the session, just as like a backlog thing.
Yeah.
But there's another session of that coming up that's probably going to be an interesting one, a doozy, if you will. But I need to like go through and edit them, because there was at one point where a character came up that part of the joke of the character was that they had an unusually large member, and someone at one point, I was watching their stream and they like Googled it, so I need to like edit that out. I need to like
they
blur.
Googled member?
Well, not in that phrasing, but yes.
They Googled PP?
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Like to prank you on the recording?
No, I think there was an element of he was not in the moment thinking about the fact that I was recording his stream for like a YouTube video.
So he just Googled big penis for no reason?
Well, he wanted to see one.
I mean, I guess we all do. But...
He wanted to see it. He wanted to see it. So I need to blur that out. And there's a couple other things like that where I need to make sure that there's nothing crazy going on people's streams during the sessions. But once I do that,
why don't you just like have somebody record like just the window of the campaign or whatever?
Because sometimes his stream is actually worth putting in the episode. Every once in a while he'll like do like a joke or something that's like a GIF that fits the situation.
Oh, okay, that's
and
funny,
it's like
actually.
It's kind of nice to have it there. But that was just a moment of like we just kind of all were in the moment and kind of forgot that this is going on YouTube at some point. So no fault to him. Shout out Emil if you're listening. Love to have you there.
Shout out Emil for Googling big PP.
Straight up. And I'm very excited to have that episode on the channel because that was a really good episode. So yeah, that's kind of my. I will note, kind of as a teaser for my next one, probably. I feel a vampire hyperfixation coming on.
Yeah, baby.
Baby. I feel it coming back. We rotate through every so often, you know, and I feel like vampirism is on the wings for next month. So we'll see if that ends up sticking or not. And you know, do you have any other hyperfixations? Because if not, I have a pretty important question to ask you.
I'm ready for your question.
And I don't think you've ever had a question like this before, but I really just feel like I gotta ask it. What's been pissing you off?
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing that's pissing me off... Well, there's actually two things. The first one is kind of a minor issue, but it's
I don't feel like it's
coworker
continuing
to be bitch-ass coworker.
The classic.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I don't feel like it's worth being that mad at a child, because you said it's kind of a minor, but then the moment left, so we can just keep on pushing.
So got it. Okay, well, I will move on. What's pissing me off is the fact that motherfuckers be charging 20 times the price for shit just because it's for weddings. Oh,
that's a great pull. I remember you mentioned the veil story, right?
Me off, bro. So, yes. So I'm trying to find a veil. I don't really know what I want, so I've been, kind of delaying, but the wedding's getting close, so I kind of need to, figure something out. And I saw a veil on there that I kind of liked, and it was $38. I was like, there's no way it's $38. I was like, maybe the smallest one is $38. And I kind of want a longer one that goes down to at least my lower back, if not longer, because my dress kind of is long at the back. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so I kind of wanted to have something a little longer, so I was like, okay, maybe the shortest one is $38. Bro, a swatch of the fucking fabric was $38.
That's wild.
A swatch? It's just sheer white fabric. I'm like, who has the fucking audacity to charge $38?
Bro went to
for
Home
a little
Depot,
piece of fabric.
Pulled bro went to Joann Fabrics and is reselling it.
R.I.P.
Oh, did Joann die?
Dude, Joann's dead.
That's so actually
I don't know
upsetting
about
to me.
Completely, but at least the one here.
That's a shame. My mom loves Joann Fabrics. Loved, I guess.
Well, they might still be a thing. They just closed the one here.
That's a big fabric. But yeah, that sucks
dude,
about.
It's super fucking sad. But literally, so it's everything. It's do you want a cake? $50. Do you want a wedding cake? $400.
Right.
And I'm barely exaggerating, dude. Barely.
I feel like that's a situation of just when medical companies do this a lot of if they know you're desperate for it, they can get away with making it absorbently higher priced. Sellers can just agree people will do it for this, so we're just gonna do it.
It's funny that you bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
Because my second what's pissing me off, or technically I guess my third, because I brought up the small one of the coworker. Bro, fucking insurance companies and medicine.
Real.
I am currently going through the first time of my life where I've actually needed, like, medical care, doctors, special, prescriptions, and
right.
all this shit. This is not a thing that I'm used to doing. We don't have to get into it, but I didn't go to the doctor a lot when I was a kid. Okay, we don't have to get into it. Just gonna. Okay, so, bro, I am on this medication that's like $15,000 a dose. Okay?
Right.
I have to take it once every 8 weeks. Now, obviously, I don't have $15,000 once every 8 weeks.
Right.
Okay? So, my insurance is like, bro, we will pay, like, $12,000. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's, like, most of it, right? And then the pharmaceutical company is like, we will pay the rest of it. And I'm like, period. So, anyways. So, tell me why I get a call. I've only had 2 doses of this medication, by the way. I get a call. Hey, your assistance from the pharmaceutical company has run out, and you owe, like, $900.
That's
And I was
crazy.
like, no, I don't, because if you're going to tell me I owe $900, I'm just not paying it. So,
Right.
I don't owe you because I
try
am
that
not
one on
your
for
customer.
size. Right.
So, like, so I actually looked it up, and apparently that's actually what you're supposed to say, because she goes, oh, okay, let me get you to another department really quick. And I was like, what the fuck? She takes me to another department. She was like, I understand you're not able to afford your medication.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah, they told me I need to pay like $1,000 copay, and I can't afford that. And she goes, okay, and so tell me, so if you had to pay that $1,000, would you just not take the drug anymore? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, okay, perfect. I'm gonna apply for you to get more funding. I will call you back in a couple days. What?
So what'd she say when she
All
called
you
back?
have to do... So, first of all, didn't call back. I had to call back like a week later, and they still didn't have a fucking answer for me, and I kept having to wait. But basically what I figured out is that this is how this works, okay? The company makes the medication, and they sell it for the $15,000 or whatever, right?
Right.
Well, obviously nobody can pay that, so the insurance companies, who, at the end of the day, do have to prescribe things, or pay for things that are prescribed, they go, okay, we'll cover most of it, but not all of it. And so then, basically, if you say you're not going to take the medication anymore, your insurance isn't going to pay them the $12,000. So they would rather fork up $3,000 if your insurance is going to give them $12,000. Understand?
Right.
So, even if they have to give you $3,000 every time, it doesn't matter because they're getting what they want from your insurance regardless.
I see.
But if you stop taking it, then
they don't get
the insurance
anything.
doesn't pay them.
Right.
This is literally how our country functions.
That's so stupid. It's so dumb.
It's so fucking stupid.
I especially want to know...
Lucas just keeps saying to me, he's like, this system is designed to defeat you. Like, that's how he keeps saying it. He's like, you just have to keep trying because they want you to get tired of the calls and they want you to give up and just pay it. He was like, don't. Make them pay it.
I especially want to know, like, what the production cost of whatever this drug is.
I don't even fucking know.
Because it's probably like
$350. It's called Tremfya.
Tremfya. Let's see. I'm not even sure how to spell it.
Tremfya.
Tremfya production cost. I don't know that this would even be public knowledge. I don't think it is public knowledge, but probably because it's pretty cheap. If I had to guess.
Yeah, of course it is. It's chemicals.
It's just chemicals.
They made them.
You can just make them. I think I was talking to Ethan the other day, and he was talking about how he accidentally tasted formaldehyde at one point.
My dad drank brake fluid.
That sounds right. Intentionally?
I mean, not really. He was trying to, like, unclog a tube or something.
And just gave a little sip?
and like, well, he like sucked on it to unclog it, I guess.
I don't feel like you should suck on anything to unclog it. Feels like a, because then inevitably what happens is you get clogged if you are successful. You're just changing the clogged item.
What's pissing you off?
What's pissing me off, dude? I'm sick of technology just breaking around me. I'm so tired of it. Like,
you're starting to sound like my man.
I'm telling you, because it's built up over my entire experience with technology. But and I'm sure it's an element of like, kind of like when you're sick, you don't think about how often you're sick until you are sick, and then that makes it feel like it's all the time. You know what I mean? But like, I have this problem where I made the mistake of doing like a normal update that my computer kept whining at me to do. It just kept being like, do you want to update it? It's going to happen tonight. You shut off your computer and update? I'm like, no, just shut off. Don't update. Just do the shut off part. And then you turn it on and it's like, yeah, but what if this time when you shut off your computer you update? And eventually it just wore me down. It defeated me, like Lucas said. And I was like, fine. Update. If it'll make you feel good about yourself, update. And I update, and now whenever I close certain games, my computer crashes. And it's so frustrating, because it's so constant. And it's like, just the log that is breaking the camel's back to me a little bit right now. Of like,
the log.
It's dredging up these just like years of like, it's bringing me back to the first time where I downloaded an Astro Boy wallpaper that was in the wrong resolution for my computer, and then it was a virus. You know what I mean? Like, just 11-year-old Cam being like, it's just a ping image that I'm setting to be my background. Surely nothing could go wrong, and then my entire computer needs to be reset. And it's like, how is it this complicated to just do anything with
Preaching
technology?
to the fucking choir here, okay? Like, I fully support this take.
It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And it's like, thank God I'm not modding anything right now. I'd probably commit an act of a war crime.
No, literally. We talked about this either last night or a couple days ago. I just haven't had the Windows Photos app on my computer for like literally months. Like, I cannot open images unless it is in Paint. Like, I'm not fucking kidding right now. I go to the Windows store, or Microsoft store, whatever the fuck it's called. I try to install it. It just says there's been a problem. I reset the fucking store. Trust me, if you're gonna type some shit in the comments, I've already fucking tried it. I've tried everything on every fucking forum. The only thing I haven't done is reset my fucking computer, and I'm not doing that shit.
Well, to be fair, keeping in mind that I'm on your side with this, you could download a different photo viewing app.
It should work.
It should work, but it isn't. So you could solve your problem by just doing a different thing.
But I can still view the photo in Paint.
That's true. That's fair.
It's not like I can't view it.
That's fair. It is just funny to me to stand on principle for something that will not ever acknowledge the principle. But
well,
I do agree
sorry
that it should work.
I love Bill Gates.
Your love for Bill Gates is keeping you from installing a different Photos
Yeah,
app?
I love him so much.
He's not the dead one. That's the other guy.
That's Steve Jobs.
Who's Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Anyway.
What the fuck are you talking
You never seen that meme of like, it's
Who's
a shame...
Steve Jobs, Ligma balls?
The meme is like, it's a shame Steve Jobs died of Ligma. Who's Steve Jobs, Ligma balls? It's two different people.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, it's a good bit.
That's actually really good. Oh, that's so good.
I'm shocked you've never seen that.
I'm kind of a fan of the shorter episode today, I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of nice, although we do have one little thing.
Oh, shit, yes. I forgot about the Rex. You go ahead and go first.
I have a little art Let's do art recommendations.
Did you do piss?
Yeah, it was tech.
Oh, yeah, I'm stupid.
That's okay. Art recommendations. I have a tiny one. This little indie joint, I think, technically, although it gives that it was expensive, but this little indie joint, called Immortality. It's a video game. It's made by the
Yeah.
creator of Her Story, which was a different game. I remember kind of going around, like, I want to say like
History, but
2015.
her story.
Yeah, like woke history, dude. And it's
That's
so cool.
hilarious.
It is an FMV game technically, where you are kind of investigating what happened to this actress by going through hundreds of reels of her and movies she
Hundreds of
shot.
Instagram reels.
Hundreds of, dude, that would be like the next game. Like trying to reverse engineer what happened to someone based off their like social media presence. That's actually kind of
God, wait,
cool.
that's kind of fire.
I kind of dig that.
We copyright that.
Copyrighted, unless they want to do it, because they would probably do a very good job. Copyrighted unless that guy does it.
Yes.
But it's just really, fascinating. It has an amazingly like creepy vibe to it. Of spoilers slightly for Immortality, not plot, but like mechanic spoilers. It is it's based on how these old devices that apparently were actually used for actually like what's the like film equivalent of like proofwriting, like
Right. I know what you mean.
yeah, for like editing and scrolling through actual film reels, where you would like, it was like a kind of crank operated thing, I guess. So you can either hit, pause or play like you would expect, but you can like flick the stick to like make it fast forward quicker and quicker. Like you can keep flicking it to make it keep going and going. Or you can flick it back to like reverse the footage and like fast reverse it and stuff like that. And sometimes the like controllers start vibrating, and there'll be like warbly noises, and if you reverse the footage, it will change the footage.
That's so cool.
And it's super cool. It's super cool. What about you? What's your thing?
So I have two. My first one is an album.
Mm-hmm.
It is called Who's the Clown by
Ooh.
Audrey Hobert.
Interesting.
She is like a pop girly, like a weird pop girly. It's kind of giving like, it's giving like Charlie XCX X Chapel Roan. Almost,
Interesting.
in some ways.
Charlie
Like, I
XCX
don't
Chapel
know.
Roan.
Charlie X Seapple Roan. Seapple. Anyway, and then the second one is this this game I've been playing. It's called the Painscreek Killings. It is like basically like kind of like the vibe of like those old like escape like flash games that you would have back in the day. You have to,
Yeah,
like,
it
find the
super
key to the
is.
thing
That
and
actually
the code and like that kind of thing. So it's like a point and click escape room, but it's not actually point and click. It's actually it's actually a 3D like environment that you walk around and like look for clues and stuff. But it's basically this old abandoned town where some deaths happened in the past, and you're sent back there to investigate it, and so on and so forth.
That's lovely.
But yeah, it's super good. Highly recommend.
I remember you getting very creeped out by it.
It is very scary at certain elements. The music is very scary.
Mm-hmm. I guess we've pretty much covered it. I will add a little thing because I just thought of it. Tentative, probably next episode hyperfixation.
yeah,
probably
next episode.
Probably going to be crosswords. Probably going to be crossword puzzles, because you've gotten me and Nate now willingly of our own volition doing crossword puzzles. So I just have
Which
a
is
feeling.
crazy.
I just have a feeling that's going to come back up next month.
Well, next month, it's actually going to be a special episode.
Oh, so true. I almost forgot.
We're going to do an episode where we talk all about movies.
Which I'm very excited for.
So,
I have
like our favorite movies.
lists.
We're going to go over that, what was the publication?
Oh, yeah.
Top 100.
There was like a couple, actually, of different like top
We're gonna go over
100
some of like the top
movies.
top 100 movies ever like lists.
Someone-
and give our opinions on like the top 10 of them and stuff like that.
Someone released a list of like the top 25 superhero movies or something like that, and it made me and the Mojo Dojo Casa House, of which I am a member, so violently upset that we did our own. Not even for like, not only just for best movies, but also for worst superhero movies, like top 25 best and worst. I would love to go through that a little bit. I feel like that would be really fun.
Yeah, so we're talking movies. We might even have a special guest.
Yeah, that would be
Quentin
super fun.
Tarantino.
He's gonna be on. We all are gonna be wearing socks just so he doesn't get any ideas.
Yep.
And it'll be a fun time. So until then,
Bye, motherfuckers.
yeah, what is it Christopher says on the outro? Remember that people with accents are brave souls or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah!